So let's go ahead and pour one out for Kanye. Kanye's fucking finished, fried, cooked, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because Kanye is going through what we call, in the black community, the baby mama struggle. So Kanye had a whole concert and everything, had a 10-minute rant where he basically went off about nobody's with him, nobody understands what he's going through. His daughter was ripping up fucking couches because she wanted to go see her dad, and Kim was letting her see his dad. And this all begs the question, which is, why the fuck did Kanye even get with Kim K in the first place? Why did he even do that to himself in the first place? And this is what you got to question with a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes mess with chicks that they probably should not be messing with. They mess around, get them impregnated, and then they end up going through hell, and they want the world to have sympathy for them. And you know what? I find it very hard to have sympathy for him, because it's not like he was not aware of Kim Kardashian's past or all the shit she did. This wasn't like some hidden thing. Like, we all knew Kim was a floozy. She had a goddamn sex tape. She was famous for having a sex tape. And for some reason, Kanye thought he was going to be the guy. He was God. And now he's facing the consequences of what it is when you find out you're not really God. And he's struggling. He's going through it. Kanye is having a fucking issue. He's having mental breakdowns. And he's trying to blame Jewish people. And that's what niggas really do whenever they get into baby mama situations, or situations where they are they can't get any sympathy and they have no way out. Is they want to start going around blaming the world for everything that's fucking wrong, and they want to go on these crusades, when at the reality, the only person you can blame is yourself. You did this to yourself, Kanye. There's nobody else to fucking blame. I don't even understand why Kanye's even out here yelling and screaming and doing all this crazy shit. And the biggest problem is Kanye probably doesn't have any real ones around him to say, hey, Kanye, you did some dumb shit. Bro, just chalk it up to a loss. But Kanye's going to be out here. He's going to keep fighting. He's going to keep trying to make these videos and try to garner sympathy and try to start a movement. And he's not going to get anybody to follow, because most people are not. They don't give a fuck. And he was right. Y'all are not really with me. The only person who's with me is God. And I don't even think God cares, because God's like, Kanye, I gave you all the signs and all the warnings. You still went out there and tried to fuck Kim K, have a baby. So at the end of the day, Kanye is left to deal with his situation. Like most men that have to deal with the situation of making bad woman choices. And once again, this really drives home the point that I try to preach to young men, which is, take your time. There's no rush. Listen, she ain't going nowhere. She doesn't have that many options like you think. Kim K did not have a whole bunch of options to choose from when it came to men. She really did. And Kanye decided to come be the savior. And it was probably all sweet and all good before they had kids. And then he got kids and he realized, oh my God, this bitch is really crazy. Which anybody who had common sense, anybody has some type of fucking thinking capabilities could have probably realized, yeah, this bitch is probably insane because her mama's insane. The whole family's insane. What type of family fucking videotapes themselves for 17 years and makes a show out of it? It shows their everyday life and interaction. Who does that shit? People who really desperately need attention, and people who are willing to whore themselves for the highest bidder. And that's what Kanye brought upon his life and brought upon his family. And so now Kanye is frustrated because he has to deal with the repercussions of his choices, and he doesn't want to deal with it. So he's going out. I guess he's making albums now. He's making music again. He made a song about big titties and ass and all of types of shit. And it just shows Kanye got a whole lot of manhood lessons he has to learn from. And I know a lot of people are going to listen to this and say, oh, you're hating on Kanye. And then Kanye's man, Kanye this. And what about Kim and all this shit? Okay, we get it. I fucking get it. But once again, who did this to themselves? Kanye went and got the fucking shotgun and shot his own foot off for no reason. He didn't have to. The same way he's going out here dating a bunch of floozies, and he was dating that Fox, Julia Fox lady. He's dating that lady that kind of looks like Doja Cat with the big titties, doing all that crazy shit in France. He could have been doing all that. But he decided, let me go and start a family with Kim K. Why? I have not been able to fucking come to a conclusion why he decided that made a good move. Maybe because he was looking for attention. Maybe Kanye was really the crazy one. Kim wasn't all that crazy. And you hear some things that the parent, the kids are mad. They want to see Kanye. And that's how every kid is. Every kid wants to be around their dad. Every kid wants to be with their fucking parents and kick with their dad, because dads are cool. Dads are always cooler than moms. That's one of the things we gotta fucking realize about parenting is that the dad's always gonna be the cool one. Cause dad just be kicking it. Dad be just chilling, going through life, dealing with the stress and bullshit. Mom be the one that be pissed off because she had to like birth these motherfuckers, and like she used to be hot, and now her body's all fucking wrecked because she pumped out these monster kids. And so, yeah, Kim's gonna have some fucking issues because she's gonna be mad because she's on menopause. Well, I don't know if she's menopausal yet, but she's like 40 something. But her looks are fading. She's no longer as popular as she once was. She's single. She ain't got no man. She's miserable. Because at the end of the day, all that money, all that shit don't mean nothing. At the end of the day, a woman wants to have a man that she loves to be around, that she cherishes, that she respects, and that respects her and that like gives her good love and all that other good shit. She don't got none of that. She's in a big ass house, lonely and sad with these fucking kids that remind her of Kanye because the kids be acting just like Kanye. They really do. And then Kanye's over here on the fucking internet going crazy, and the kids is probably watching this shit like, why is dad fucking losing his mind? And mom don't know what to tell the kids. Mom fucking confused too. She's like, I don't know why Kanye doing what the fuck Kanye's doing. And it's all just a sad microcosm of the bigger problem that we have in America, which is families are not being families no more. Nobody's taking family serious. We don't look at family in the same way that we once did once upon a time when America used to be great. And say what you want to say, but family is one of the greatest things you can ever have as a man and just as human beings. We need to be around other people. We need to be around life. And this consumerist and hedonistic, degraded lifestyle that we are experiencing in America is largely just ruined family. And I think a large message that we should take this from this as men is that really, man, when you're dealing with women, try to be aware of who you're dealing with. Really try to sit down and really like study your woman instead of just trying to rush to put your dick in a hole. How about you rush to get to learn her mind? How about you rush to get to learn who she is as a human being? What's her goals? What's her aspiration? What she see in life? What does she want? What is her influences? Who are her friends? Who's her family? If niggas spent as much time studying how to get pussy as they did to find a proper wife, we would not have a lot of these troubles. But a lot of you guys are so fucking pussy hungry, so vagina starved and fiendish that you guys refuse to fucking acknowledge and look at the situations of how to make sure that you have a happy, successful family. You guys are just rushing to get ass. And when you rush to get ass, you end up like fucking Kanye. That's what happens to people. And now we gotta watch Kanye suffer in public display because the man refused to fucking acknowledge and see and take Kim K for what she really was, which was a fucking prostitute. And that's the truth of the matter. She was a prostitute. Her mom prostituted her out for that video. The mom made the money off her, made a whole bag. They're a rich, empty family. Kendall ain't got no man. She's 30 now. Fucking what's her name? The fucking the younger sister, she's a baby mama to Travis Scott. The only one who actually has any type of successful parenting that looks like is going on is the oldest one. I don't remember her name though. But yeah, Chloe's dealing with a serial cheater. He got a baby with this nigga, and that shit's going out the fucking ass. That's nothing. And so it makes you really wonder, Kanye, why'd you even put yourself in this in the first place? Like, out of all the women you could have chosen in his life, out of all the women you had access to, why you do this to yourself? So I don't feel bad for Kanye. I say Kanye deserves all the bad shit that's happened to him. Like most men deserve all the bad shit that happens to them because they make stupid choices with their dick. They don't stand on principle of manhood. They don't stand on fucking ethics and morality and the good and righteousness that God has given us in the good sense of God-given geese. And so they suffer. So I say, Kanye, suffer. And I hope that your suffering teaches many other young men not to do the same stupid shit that you did so they would go on and be prosperous. And here's the thing. If we want to see Kanye's next chapter, his best chapter would be to explain why the fuck he did what he did and how stupid it was and why he should fucking not do what he did. But Kanye's too proud. He thinks he's God. And for some reason, he thinks that he's going to get over this, which he's never not. It's going to be a fucking serial fucking bullshit situation. And it's just going to be more Kardashian shows because trust me, A bad baby mama situation will fucking doom you for a long period of time. Long period of time. So anyway, I wish the worst luck for Kanye, and I wish it gets worse for him in every way possible. So that way, he can crash out, and everybody can learn from Kanye that don't put your dick in fucking women who make sex tapes and put their hoeing out in public. Probably not the best move.